I've taken the cylinder off. I'm looking for any signs of damage, if you know what to look for. Now on this 54mm piston, let me give you a brief run by of how this piston works. You can see on the top we have carbon. We have carbon marks all the way down to the second ring, which is, there's one ring and then there's two rings right here, and you can see that. There should be no carbon marks at all beneath that second ring going down the piston side anywhere. This, what you see there, that's not underneath that second ring. It's not carbon. That's a little bit of oil. Now there's a huge misconception about rings. We all know that the piston rings are springy when you put them on, and the common myth is that the tension in the spring in the rings holds it against the cylinder walls so that no gases escape down the side of the piston. So all of your explosion remains in your cylinder head. That's a complete lie. The way these rings work is that the amount of energy released in that during that combustion explosion is enormous for that little tiny amount. There's no amount of ring pressure that can hold the forces in against that wall right there, wall of the cylinder. What happens is the explosion will actually go down to the top of the ring right here. It goes behind the ring and pushes the ring wall out to hold it against the cylinder sides. Now I know that doesn't make sense, but that's how it works. The cautionary tale of this is that your rings cannot, your rings have got to be able to freely move all the way around. Okay? They cannot be stuck in one place due to carbon buildup or something like that. They have to be able to move, to form themselves to the cylinder wall so that the explosion can get behind there, the rings, and do its job. If your rings are stuck in here somewhere, you're going to have blow-by, which is going to be, you'll have huge burn marks down the sides. That's one way to look. There is none on this piston. It's really worked really well, matter of fact. And when I originally put this experimental cylinder on and I was having the leaking problems, I wanted to put a thick gasket on the bottom to make sure I had enough headroom, piston to headroom, which is a, I forget what it's called, something. Let me see. All right.